Bereshit, Genesis chapter 14. Avram dwelt in the land of Canaan, and Lot dwelt in the cities of the plain, and moved his tent as far as Sodom. Now the men of Sodom were wicked and sinners against Yahweh exceedingly. And it was in the days of Amraphel, king of Shangar, Arioch, king of Ellasar, Chedorlaomer, king of Elam, and Tadral, king of Goyim, that they made war with Bara, king of Sodom, and with Bereshah, king of Gomorrah, Shinab, king of Admah, and Shumober, king of Zeboyim, and the king of Bala, the same is Eror. All these joined together in the valley of the Shiddim. The same is the Salt Sea. 12 years they served Chedorlaomer, and in the 13th year they rebelled. And in the 14th year came Chedorlaomer and the kings that were with him, and smote the Rephaim in Ashtaroth Karnaim, and the Zuzim in Ham, and the Amim in Shawekiriataim, and the Hori in their mount She'er, to El Paran, which is by the wilderness. And they returned, and came to Ein Meshaphat, the same is Kadesh, and smote all the country of the Amaleki, and also the Amori that dwelt in Hathon Tamar. And there went out the king of Sodom, and the king of Gomorrah, and the king of Admah, and the king of Zeboyim, and the king of Bala, the same is Eror. And they set the battle in array against them in the valley of the Shiddim. Against Chedorlaomer, king of Elam, and Tadral, king of Goyim, and Amraphel, king of Shangar, and Arioch, king of Ellasar, 4 kings against the 5. Now the valley of the Shiddim was full of slime pits, and the kings of Sodom and Gomorrah fled, and they fell there, and they that remained fled to the mountain. And they took all the goods of Sodom and Gomorrah, and all their victuals, and went their way. And they took Lot, Abram's brother's son, who dwelt in Sodom, and his goods, and departed. And there came one that had escaped, and told Abram the Hebri. Now he dwelt by the oaks of Mamre the Amori, brother of Eshcol, and brother of Aner. And these were possessors of the covenant of Abraham. And when Abram heard that his brother was taken captive, he led forth his trained men, born in his house, 318, and pursued as far as Dan. And he divided himself against them by night, he and his servants, and smote them, and pursued them to Horvah, which is on the left hand of Damascus. And he brought back all the goods, and also brought back his brother Lot, and his goods, and the women also, and the people. And the king of Sodom went out to meet him, after his return from the slaughter of Chedorlaomer, and the kings that were with him, at the valley of Shaweh, the same is the king's valley. And Melchizedek, king of Shalem, brought forth bread and wine, and he was priest of God Most High. And he blessed him and said, Blessed be Abraham of God Most High, possessor, acquirer of skies and earth. And blessed be God Most High, who hath delivered thy enemies into thy hand. And he gave him 1/10 of all. And the king of Sodom said to Abram, Give me the souls, and take the goods to thyself. And Abram said to the king of Sodom, I have lifted up my hand to Yahweh God Most High, possessor, acquirer of skies and earth, that I will not take a thread, nor a shoe latchet, nor aught that is thine, lest thou shouldst say, I have made Abram rich. Except only that which the young men have eaten, and the portion of the men that went with me, Aner, Eshcol, and Mamre, let them take their portion. After these things the word of Yahweh was to Abram in a vision, saying, Fear not, Abram, I am thy shield, and thy exceeding great reward.